majority of people who get abused are women. With that being said, though, we understand that, not all men are bad.
Abuse isn't just about the physical. It's mental.
About 1 in 4 relationships have a partner who is abusive.
When I was in high school, one day, she came to school with a lot of bruises. She would basically hide it.
Leaving might not always be the safest option because over the 2/3 of the women that are killed each year as a result of domestic violence, either by a current or ex-partner, they're killed either after they have left or while they're in the process of leaving. So leaving might not always be the safest option. Not to say that women shouldn't leave, but that if they do plan to leave, then they need to have a safety plan.
It was a very strange time in her life. Her family had moved away and she didn't have a whole lot to hold on to, basically. And she was in this relationship and she was living with him and she really felt like she didn't have anything else. Like he was her whole world. So she just kind of put up with it.
The main goal in dating violence and domestic violence is for one partner to gain all the power in the relationship.
She said that at that time, the mental abuse, of him kind of overpowering her and dominating her was more hurtful than the physical abuse.
Before the 1970s, there were no hotlines, there were no shelters, there was no one really talking about the issue of domestic violence.
I guess she's gone now. Maybe to the corner store.
All she said at first was, what else could I do? Like she felt completely powerless and she just didn't have anywhere to go with it.
And as a society, we've been socialized and taught to accept certain roles as men and as women, how we're supposed to act. Like if you ever heard the phrase, act like a man.
She'll still tell me, like she did the other day, she told me that she still accepts it. Physical abuse is just okay.
And for women, we get messages like, act like a lady.
The consequence comes easier.
And I really wish that at that time I had spoken up. And a lot of her teachers were really concerned, but again, when you're young and you're in that relationship, you just kind of hide it a lot.
Since this violence is learned, it's learned behavior, we know that it can be unlearned.
She seems to, often in her personality, she'll not want to be a problem or a hassle. Anytime, if she needs something, she won't ask for it. Important that, if you ever are in that type of relationship, that you got to know that people around you care.
Along with these rats and I guess I'm leaving.